During their big press conference back in September, Apple announced the release of their new iPhone 6 and their partnerships with Chase for Apple Pay. This new innovative feature will take your wallet mobile. It's set to launch at the end of this month. Joining us now is Chase's head of digital, Gavin Michael. Good morning, Gavin.
Good morning, Mary.
So we all remember this last month hearing about it, but I'd love for you to explain, how does this work?
Sure. When Apple approached us about being part of this new payment system, Apple Pay, we thought it had the potential to be a game changer. So we jumped at the opportunity. And what we have in Apple Pay is a new way for customers to be able to use their debit and credit cards online or in store. It's an experience that is easy, it's secure, and it's private.
So how do you set up the accounts? I guess linking your phone to those accounts. And then what happens when you go to pay?
So all of the configuration, all the setup is done through your iPhone 6 or 6 Plus. And it really starts with which credit or debit card you have in iTunes. So we're certainly encouraging our customers to think about putting their favorite credit card or debit card into iTunes to get ready for the launch towards the end of this month. It's a terrific experience. It can be used in store with a simple tap of the phone at the terminal near the cash register, and the use of a fingerprint to simply pay for your shopping. But it also works online. There'll be a new button that you'll see appearing on some of the websites and apps of many of the merchants, which allows you to click, and again, without having to put in your credit card information, your expiry date, your shipping address, simply click, use your thumb, and away you go.
The time savings here is evident, but I'm curious about the security part of this. As we see all these breaches, and consumers are going to want to know that everything is safe. What have you done to make sure it is?
So we've put security at the heart of the solution. You know, we know that one of the reasons that customers haven't really adopted mobile payments in the past is because of the security concerns. So we've engineered it into the system to use a new system called tokenization. So this means on the phone, your credit card or debit card information is not actually stored. We simply store a representation of it, a token, which gets used during the transaction. In fact, it actually changes during every transaction. So if it's ever taken out of the device, it has no use. It's a completely useless piece of information. So by focusing on security and the user experience, I think that's why we thought this solution had the potential to be a game changer.
And what happens if you lose your phone?
If you lose your phone, it's a very simple matter of using Find My iPhone to be able to remove the payment information from the device. And the good news is that the payment information can be removed from the device without having to affect your credit card or your debit card.
Is there a website that has a list of stores that will accept this new method of payment? Or how do our viewers know where they can start to use Apple Pay?
So once we go through the launch period, you'll certainly see a lot more information about the merchants that you'll be able to use it at. There are a set of merchants that were launched with the announcement back in September. But you know, one of the things Chase is doing is we're not just working with our consumers, we're also working with our merchant customers to help grow the places where consumers will be able to shop. So we're actually really involved in making this a great experience for our consumers and finding great places for our customers to be able to use it when we work with our merchants.
And what's the launch date?
It'll be towards the end of this month.
Toward the end of the month. We'll keep our eyes peeled. Gavin, thanks for joining us today.
Terrific. Thanks very much for your time, Mary.
Thank you. Mike?